I have absolutely zero vision for this bedroom. I want it to feel very autumnal in here, right? Okay, now I'm starting to feel it. It's starting to come together now, my friends. I'm excited. Hi, hey, hello, my name is Sarah and welcome to another Sims 4 Kids bedroom renovation that is very themed for my Occult Baby challenge. And recently in the Occult Baby challenge we had Patchy the Scarecrow's baby, and now I need to give that child their bedroom makeover. So with that being said, we're going to jump into the Sims 4. I'll introduce you to the child of the Scarecrow and then we'll give them a seasonal themed makeover, I think. So let's jump into the Sims 4. Alright, you guys, here we have little Mr. Harvey, who is the child of Patchy the Straw Man, who is the scarecrow that comes with the season's expansion pack. Harvey, as in harvest, as in harvestfest, right? It just kind of made sense. So he's dressed like a little scarecrow himself, taken after his dear old dad. And for this child, Harvey, we're going to actually give him what was Herman, the child of the hermit's bedroom upstairs here in the roof. So we're going to convert this into a seasonal themed bedroom for him. I have absolutely zero vision for this bedroom. So with that being said, for the child of Patchy the Scarecrow, I'm thinking that maybe we use some spooky stuff in here, but not all spooky stuff. I want to see about maybe some carpet. What patterned carpet do we have? I want it to feel very autumnal in here, right? Very autumnal. This one in the candy corn striping, or this one. Maybe I could make a rug of that though, so hold on. I'm actually going to get our normal colored heartwood planks and then I'm going to go back into the carpet and we're going to make a rug. Do I go with the Halloween vibe? I guess maybe I do, right? Because he is like the pumpkin king, like for harvestfest, but also he's a jack-o'-lantern face, so the Halloweeny vibes kind of makes sense. So I'm gonna make a pretend rug with that, I think. The wallpaper I have to change, and also the windows too, and this little door section here. I'm gonna need to change everything, right? See, all of the spooky stuff wallpapers are either ghosts or spider webs, or we've got this one that has like some bats on it, but it's just not quite. We're leaning into too much spooky, and I don't want to go into spooky so much. I want to go more into autumnal, right? Just like the autumnal vibe. This straight away is the wallpaper I was kind of thinking of. It's got like some leaves, it's got acorns, it's got mushrooms. It's giving me more of that harvesty kind of vibe. It's super cute. I think that's more the vibe, but I think I then need to match the heartwood planks. I've gotten rid of the spooky carpet, by the way. It just was not the vibe at all. I think I'm going to go back to the darker brown hardwood planks. Do I change the color of the brick we have on the outside of the house? Just to be a little bit darker, just for this bedroom, I feel like that looks a whole lot nicer, right? I'm not sure about the windows and the door vibe. I just went back to these. These are what we used to have from forever ago, but I'm not sure about a window vibe. It's clearly not this vibe. That's not the right vibe, right? Is it going to be a bit autumnal and cottagey, maybe? Is maybe it? So maybe some windows from Cottage Living? Do we have bigger windows from Cottage Living than these though? Hold on, let me have a look at all of the windows that come with Cottage Living, right? What is going on with the lighting in this room? It's so strange. I don't know what is happening with the lighting in this room. Is it the ivy that's causing the windows to look weird in the lighting? Like, you're seeing that, right? Why is that happening? I don't know, but I don't like it. I've never had that happen in my windows before for this bedroom. Anyway, I'm definitely feeling more of like this kind of shuttered window. I'm just trying to get the right brown. Yeah, that's the right brown. That's the kind of vibe that I'm thinking of for this bedroom. And thankfully, the weird lighting is only happening on the very edge here. It probably looks weird from outside. I don't know. I don't think it looks terrible. I mean, the two different wallpapers is interesting, but we never look at this side of the house, so we won't see that anyway. So I think that's pretty fine for windows, but what about like the door into the room? We're gonna have to look for Cottage Living for that one as well, I think. Pining for winter door. Oh, this one's pretty cute, right? I reckon we probably don't need any windows looking into the room. I reckon it's just that cute little cottagey door. Mostly because the lighting in here is kind of scaring me and I don't really want to introduce any more light, right? Anyway, now that we've got that sorted, let's try and figure out the rest of an autumnal sort of vibe for this child, right? So I'm gonna have a look at some beds, trying to find the right bed first. Let me grab some options. Hey, did you know that 72% of you watching right now are not subscribed to my YouTube channel? If you'd like to see some fun Sims 4 gameplay, some Sims 4 creator sim videos, some Sims 4 build videos, and even some games of the Sims past, then hit the subscribe button down below and join my wonderful community of Triceratops. But with that being said, let's get back into the video. Okay, these are 5 bed options that I've got here. They all have like autumnal vibes to me, but they also all give me kind of cottagecore vibes. I feel like, I guess that's what we're going to go with, a mixture of autumnal and cottagecore. It's fine. So straight away though, out of all these options, like I love the bedspread on this one, but the frame is not giving me the vibe that I'm looking for. So having a look at these 4, I think I've got to get rid of this one. I love the color of the frame, but the blue is just throwing me off. It's not giving me very autumnal. I think I'm going to get rid of this one, and it's purely because of the green is not giving me super autumnal. I want more of the reds and the browns, the yellows, the oranges kind of vibes. So both of these definitely give me those vibes. And they're also pretty similar in their bed frame, right? But I feel like this one is perhaps too dark, that's all. So I'm going to get rid of that one. We'll pop that one back in the inventory. That's where I got it from. And we're going to go with this bed, I think. Introducing some of the reds into the room, and maybe we'll be able to, with the rest of the furniture we're going to be putting in here, come up with the right vibe. So now that I've got a bed sorted, I'm going to take a look at the graphic for a second, the graphic, to see what we're going to need to do for Patchy, the child of Patchy. So the child of Patchy is going to need to gain the gardening and the flower arranging skills. So we've already got gardening sorted, because since the last episode I have put in a proper little greenhouse down in the backyard, so we can do gardening perfectly fine for the child of Patchy there. So then it's just flower arranging. I don't have a flower arranging table here, so I'm going to need to get a flower arranging table. Let's get that out so I know we've got it. Here we go. This is it. The violets are blue flower arranging table. We can even get it in a nice brown. And what is the yellow like? No, the yellow is not nice. I feel like the brown is the best swatch for this bedroom. I'm just going to chuck it over underneath that window there for a second while we look at getting some more furniture out. So I think I would like to have some seasons accessories, kind of as many pumpkins in here as I can, because I do also want this to feel like the child of the scarecrow, and to do that we're probably going to need to have some pumpkins around. I had even thought of getting Patchy out and putting Patchy in this room, right? I don't really want Patchy to come alive and interact with the plants that we have in the greenhouse, because I do have other kids that need to be working on the gardening skill. So I think maybe I won't bring Patchy out. So why don't I have a look at some furniture that comes with seasons, because I feel like we're predominantly going to be looking at furniture that comes with seasons. Good news for us is we've got some curtains that come with seasons that, I mean, they're actually not sitting perfectly, but I can make that work. Yeah, I can totally make that work. Okay, to introduce some more orange, okay, because we do have a lot of red and a lot of brown in here. Some orange would be nice. So I like that. That's pretty cute. I do have some more pumpkins ready to go. I'm just getting as many of the pumpkins and stuff out that I can see that I would like to use. We do have a nice dresser that comes with seasons as well, so I can use that one over here. Nice. I could maybe even pop some pumpkins on top of that. That's so cute. I love that. This rug is perfect. The all seasons welcome rug. It's tiny. I'm gonna need to make it bigger. Okay, now I'm starting to feel it. It's starting to come together now, my friends. I'm excited. I definitely think we need this wreath up somewhere. I'm going to chuck it above his bed for a second, but I'll find a better spot for that, I promise. Okay, I think I've just found our little ode to Patchy, considering we're not going to have him in this bedroom, but like, that's Patchy as a little jack-o'-lantern, right? Definitely. Okay, I'm still struggling with some main essential furniture though, like a bedside table. I'm not sure what the vibe I want to go for is. I guess maybe it's like this kind of very wooden vibe. I just need to try and match the wood tones if I can as much as possible. That's not bad. I don't think it needs to be anything special. We're just kind of going for a little bit more cottagey vibes, I suppose. So that's fine. Like this wooden, it very much feels handmade wooden kind of thing. I do also have some little candles with the leaf garlands, the autumnal leaf garlands as lights. Super cute. I am just thinking of putting these little pumpkin trees on either side of the bed, just in the little space there. Try and help it feel a little bit more autumnal and like pumpkin-y, right? Autumnal and pumpkin-y. So I like this. I'm just not sure if I should put like some shelving up here with some little knickknacks, that's all. Maybe I'll just put like a little line of shelves and I can see if I can come up with some little knickknacks to put up there. Just because it's feeling like a very empty, expansive room, right? So let's see what we can come up with. I'm going to come back to that though, because I think it will be cute with like maybe some little prints, some more little pumpkins. I can size them down, manipulate the size and all that. I think that will be cute once that's done. But then there's this side of the room that I don't sort of know what to do with. I'm thinking like maybe I need to turn the flower arranging table to be on this side, right? And just chuck it over here. I don't sort of know what else to do over here though. Just thinking about the wall shelf idea though that I had, what if I can find something that can be like a shelf that I can put like little plant pots or something on? I don't know, just trying to think of like things that someone who's doing gardening arranging would need on a shelf. Is there like a little gardening shelf I could put in here? Can I make a little gardening shelf? Let's see. Like kind of like this kind of thing. It's got a little watering can and it has a little shovel. Maybe I'll put that there for a minute. I'll see if I like it. The gardener's stand. This is like the exact thing that I was talking about. I can chuck that in between the chest of drawers and the flower arranging table, and that's going to help so much. I still would love some more, like something else to go above that. So I'll see if I can come up with something else. It may again just be a case of grabbing some more of these shelves I've put above his bed and seeing what clutter we've got that we can put up. And I'm just going to see what I can come up with for the shelving now. So I might just be right back, okay? BRB, my friends.
One eternity later.
You guys, that did in fact take me entirely too long to find some good cluttery bits and bobs, but this is what I came up with for above the bed. So we've got some cute little plants, some autumn themed stuff, some acorns. This gnome is super cute. It's giving me very autumnal without being so repetitive, which is why it took me so long, because I didn't want to just use the same thing over and over again, right? So it definitely gives the vibe. I think this whole space is pretty cute, honestly. And then if we take a swing around, this is what I've done with the other side of the room where we have our flower arranging station and just putting some plant pots up the top. All this extra gardening stuff, it kind of doesn't really make sense because he's not actually going to be planting plants. He's just going to be arranging flowers. But I just needed to clutterize this side of the room, so I hope you can forgive me even though Harvey isn't going to be using any of these plant pots or any of like the fertilizer and the soil or anything. I just needed to fill some space. So with that being said, I think we are actually done with Harvey's little harvestfest themed room. It's just enough. I don't think we need any more, although we have like this great big space of nothing over here. I'm not sure. Maybe some child toys would be nice because it doesn't feel very childlike. I'll see what I can come up with some toys. Oh, I mean the oak toy box, the little acorn toy box, that would be perfect to go at the end of his bed, right? Because that just looks so cute. And we have the little nightlight up there to match. Adorable. We could also get this little cardboard dollhouse thing. I can size it down by one and we can chuck it like here. I just need to have some space for Harvey to get in and use the flower arranging station. But just to help fill that space, this is the autumn swatch of this dollhouse because there is a swatch for each of the seasons. For this one, it comes with Eco Lifestyle. It's really, really cute. I think that could work super nice. The only other thing that I could really think of would be to go back into our inventory and get the Bigfoot Stuffy back out because his coloring gives me kind of autumnal vibes and it's another childlike thing. I'm happy with that. I think that is super cute for a little autumnal themed bedroom. Considering I did not have a single vision for this one, yeah, I'm happy. I think that will serve Harvey just fine. And we spent like none of the budget as well. That's so good. But you guys, that's all I've got for this video of renovating a kid's bedroom to be autumnally seasonal themed, okay? But the next one is going to be renovating a kid's bedroom to be Mother Nature themed from start to finish. I know what this bedroom's gonna be. So I'm really, really excited for you to see that bedroom come to life. If you would like to see it or any other Sims content that I've got coming your way, then hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell next to it to be notified of every time that I upload. And if you liked this video, let me know by hitting the like button down below and leave me a comment as well. Leave me a jack-o'-lantern emoji in the comments down below to let me know that you got this far in the video, you enjoyed watching Harvey's autumnal / pumpkin themed bedroom come to life, and you would like to see the child of Mother Nature's bedroom. I think you're gonna find it really interesting. But guys, I hope you're having the greatest day ever, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!